I'm Casey Marlar.
And I'm Anna Zook. Before we take a look at our weather on this Monday, Micah Smith is standing by in our studio tracking news around the country. She has the latest from protests in Milwaukee to the water-filled streets of Louisiana. We go to her now.
Casey and Anna, just in this morning, police have given the all clear after shots were reported at New York's JFK airport. Take a look at this scene where law enforcement worked to evacuate terminals Sunday night. Hundreds of bags and suitcases were left behind as passengers ran out of the airport. Law enforcement officials say it's possible that hoax 911 calls and word of mouth led to the panic. Police went floor to floor to clear the airport, but nothing was found. Surveillance video from inside the terminal also did not show any evidence of a shooting. And police in Raleigh say they cannot find any evidence that shots were fired inside a crowded mall. It happened Saturday inside a crowded Crabtree Valley Mall. Police were called to the mall on reports of gunshots, but after hours of searching, officers were unable to find any evidence that a shooting took place. People were evacuated and sections of the mall were placed on lockdown. It reopened Sunday and will continue its normal hours today. Protests continued in Milwaukee Sunday night after police shot and killed an armed black man on Saturday. Police say an officer shot the man because he was holding a gun when he turned toward the officer. 6 businesses were burned Saturday night during rioting, and 1 person was shot and wounded on Sunday night. Wisconsin's governor says the state's National Guard won't be deployed in Milwaukee unless the city's police chief decides to do so. This morning, 10,000 flood victims are waking up in shelters in Louisiana. Torrential rains over the weekend left entire neighborhoods in the state underwater. The governor says 20,000 people were rescued as water continued to rise. In some areas, more than 24 inches of rain has fallen since last Wednesday. The National Weather Service says the likelihood of that type of flooding occurring is 1%. A federal emergency declaration was granted to help people in the hardest hit areas as the water begins to recede in some places. The state's governor warned the danger is far from over. Police urged residents to stay put if they were in a safe place.
I'm telling you, if you're in your home and you're in a safe location, that is the best place for you to be right now. Stay in that location. To venture out, we're seeing water rising in those areas, especially going east from throughout Baton Rouge over. Stay in your homes if you're in a safe location.
Major highways like I-12 were also shut down, and some drivers were even stranded on the road for more than 24 hours.
Very crazy. We never experienced anything like this. Hopefully we won't have to do it again.
The governor has deployed nearly 1,700 troops to help with rescue efforts. Military police are now assisting local law enforcement with security. The floods have now claimed 5 lives. Now let's head on over to meteorologist Jeremy Eisenzoff for a quick look at our weather.